I'm guessing science is a thing too. Hello, we are live.
Yay!
There was literally no preamble to this because I'm literally just struggling to get this thing started in the first place.
We're
I don't
playing
even.
Factory Floor, a scenario in Factorio, the game.
Yippee! I don't even know if it started with the right stream title and information because the button didn't update. Don't care. Moving on. All right. So what are we doing here?
You try to make money. You try to make the most money.
Okay.
So
So how do I do
I'm
that?
gonna say go in the other chat, and then I'm gonna come back.
All right. See, I've got chests of different sorts.
Yeah, so with the requester chest, you can request an item, and it'll just import that item at the speed of a blue belt. But you'll pay for it. If you see in the top left, you have cash. You start with 50,000. The most basic thing you could do is like import iron and then export gears. And you'll make a little bit of money that way.
Okay, how do I import stuff? Oh, do I just import it from my inventory? Oh yeah,
you can do that. You can do that, but then you can also, if you want to automate it, you in the requester chest, you just select the item you're going to request, and it'll just import that thing. And the things in the four corners, that'll give you unlimited power, but it'll sell you the power, so you will be paying for it.
Okay, so I'm trying to. This is just like trying to do like normal Factorio, right?
Yeah.
Except
you're trying to export stuff to make money at a profit.
Okay.
And you buy sell at a 1-1 ratio. So like if you bought all your money's worth of bots, you could just sell them back and make all your money back. So you don't have to worry about buying too much of something. You can always just sell it back.
Can I like actually set up like automated factories and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, like take in the blue requester chest, request iron plates, and then just hook it up, to an assembly machine and make gears, and then take those gears and put them and send them to the red passive provider chest, and that'll make you a little bit of money.
Okay, I have a. Do I just stick the thing right next to it?
Or do I need if it? What those are loaders, those arrows. So when you send items to that belt next to those arrows, it'll just send it in that direction into the chest. So let's see, where are you?
Okay, I'm trying to get this.
If you can see Andrews, you'll see he's importing what looks like is going to be green chips.
No,
he's exporting green chips.
Iron and copper.
I can't see anybody's things.
Okay. If you scroll out, you can.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
So he's gonna export green chips at hopefully a profit.
Hopefully.
Okay, so I need belts. Let's get some belts.
And I personally start with red belts because blues are expensive.
I didn't realize that.
Okay,
just gotta make your money back.
All right then. Okay. Inserter, then machine, and then new inserter. Out. Gears. All right. Okay, now what's how do you get power?
Those things in the corner, you just hook up electricity to it.
Just run power poles?
Yeah, and it'll sell you energy. As much as you're willing to pay for.
All right. Okay, I am so far, very far into the negative profits. But yeah, I'm finally getting some income. I'm finally getting income. So.
I'm almost there. I played this earlier a little bit, see what it was about, and I feel like I've forgotten everything I've learned.
Isn't that typical?
Yeah. Okay, I'm
Can't tell-
exporting gears. All right.
Can't tell if
Boy,
I'm
Andrew,
making
you
money
must
or
be
not.
dying on the cost of that electricity, huh?
I gotta downgrade my inserters. They're all overpowered.
Oh, did you go stack? Oh man, you're dying on
You know,
power
I've
then.
been playing on like a bit more lucrative budget on our other
Yeah,
server.
he's used to mega basing,
Ah.
where you just use stack inserters for whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta load a train with with
Now,
fuel.
why are they building solar? Is that make money? Is that more worth it? How much does solar cost though?
Maximum-
Nuclear. Oh my goodness.
Because solar costs $634, and you only get 60 kilowatts.
Yeah, you gotta be in for the long game.
I don't
too.
think they understand the whole power in the corner deal, or it looks like one of them does. Hold on, I want to go ask him about that. BRB.
Okay. Well, I'm almost at a profit. I'm just shy of a dadgum. Okay. I'm getting profit. I'm getting profit now. Okay, I'm starting to make a bit of money. I'm tempted to go nuclear though.
Me too. I just want to hook up. I'll bet you could sell power. I'm not sure though.
I don't think so. That seems like that would be a bit overpowered. How do you see how
Yeah.
much this stuff costs? Like, all I'm seeing is just regular resource prices, but I need, like, cash prices if I'm gonna...
All right, yeah, they didn't know you could just buy power. Okay.
Okay. How do you know how much the stuff costs as far as cash goes?
Oh, you can hit that prices button in the top left, and it'll show you the price of everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't clunky and unintuitive at all.
Yeah.
So... Okay, I'm finally starting to make a bit of profit, about 360.
Shoot, I'm like the worst in this thing.
What's the
making
cost of...
114.
What's the cost of the nuclear stuff? I want to know.
Expensive. Let's see. Uranium fuel is $800. But the thing is, you can't really sell
Nuclear...
power.
Well, that's the thing, though, is if I just get a nuke setup going, then I don't have to worry about power ever.
True. I don't know how much power costs. I don't think it's... I know when I was testing it, and I was making like $6 grand of profit, I added efficiency modules to everything, and I made like an extra grand in profit.
Yeah.
So power is a decent bit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's gonna turn into a space game, like limited space.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know about early game.
Okay, I'm gonna get
Oh
some
man,
copper
I've done
going
nothing,
now.
and I'm already down to only $3,700. Dang it!
You've done genuinely nothing.
Genuinely nothing. Well, I'm making 770 a minute, but I'm spending 658.
Oh man. Gosh, why am I spending so much money all of a sudden? No, let's
It
halt
takes
the,
a little bit to update. I've noticed.
let's
Like,
halt the
it's-
requester updates for right now for the copper. We'll wait on that until I have the rest of the infrastructure in place.
Yeah, it lags on that cost thing. It lags behind a little bit, especially if you buy a bunch of stuff and then it's like your expenses are like 8 grand in the hole.
Yeah.
Like what?
All right.
Oh shoot, I just spent all my money on an express splitter.
Yeah, I did that too.
Okay, can I get an underground?
If you dump that express splitter in a passive provider, you can get a refund.
Yeah, but I want the express splitter. That's
Oh.
the thing. I wanted that. That's why I got
Gotcha.
it. Okay, where is... Okay, that's a fast splitter. I can afford one of those. Alright. right.
Oh, and you can get liquids by you can buy barrels and then de-barrel it and then sell the barrels back. It's pretty
Okay.
cool.
Would you
So,
guys
like,
mind
water.
jumping onto the stream?
Sure.
Try and get some viewers going here.
Sure.
Oh, I'm getting a call, BRB.
Unacceptable.
You're too busy.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try and I'll set you there. Set you. Here. And then a couple of long arm inserters. Good grief, that this game is just like, yeah, we're just gonna make you into a homeless bum. You want to buy equipment? Well, we're gonna make sure you're homeless.
Yeah. I'm constantly out of money. The worst.
I'm back up in the profits again, but it's definitely lagging behind a bit. Only making about 300 a minute. I'll give it some time for a little bit. Try and let this recover.
Let's see. I don't know how much things cost. Is there a way to figure that out?
The prices list. Up to the upper left, it says leaderboard and profit.
Yeah, prices list. Okay.
Oh shoot, you're the top on the profits list.
Yup.
I gotta fix this.
This is my kind of game, let me tell you.
Sadly, that is very true.
So, yeah, sadly it is very true. Except today. It's pretty great.
So which of Jacob's girlfriends do you think is the one calling him right now?
What day is it?
It's a Friday.
Friday. Probably it's Friday girl, you know. I always call them, I'd number them. So you have, you know, Sundays 1, Mondays 2.
All right, let's
Hey,
go.
Jacob.
So you're saying that this was probably girl number 6
Yeah.
calling it. Okay. Okay.
Who's girl number 6?
Oh,
Yours. We were no, never mind. It's too
Yeah.
complicated.
Never mind. Okay. What is your? Are you streaming right now? Oh, there you are.
Yes, I am.
Woo, number 1. Get wrecked.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm on the stream. I'm gonna mute the stream though.
Yeah. Jacob
I
is
won't-
absolutely killing it right now.
I know. Look at me go! Wow.
No, I said Andrew.
Oh, Andrew. I think you said Jacob.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Andrew's killing it. All right. Good grief. All right. All right. It's fine. It's fine. I'm making 114 a profit. It's fine, guys. It's fine. All right.
I am not doing so good. Here we go. Need one more inserter before I run out of money. Okay, I now too am exporting green chips.
All right.
Hopefully I will get from...
I'm exporting the gear.
I'm exporting gears too. Several gears.
Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, I found some really good profitable thing yesterday and I forgot it. Let's see. Okay.
Alright, I'm starting up another chip line. Here we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to need to start buying copper plates again. Because that was why I was doing good before. I wasn't buying copper anymore. And there goes my cash right down.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, but it's climbing. It's still climbing. Keep working, Gears. Don't let me down.
Oh, you gotta be careful. If you hit Q to like pick up an item and you don't have any, it'll just buy a stack.
Oh.
Yikes.
So if you like hit Q on a express splitter, it'll just dump all your money into splitters.
Oh, gosh. That sounds like
Yeah.
a pain I don't want to deal with right now.
Yeah.
My
No
soul
kidding.
could not handle that. All right.
Hmm.
You know, Factorio is kind of like Minecraft. It's got some super relaxing music. Like, you can
Yeah.
fall asleep to it, but it's not like that's a good thing. Andrew, what are you doing that is... You're at the top of the leaderboards by a huge amount. You're just exporting chips. Okay.
So many chips. Only the finest.
Oh, you're using Mark IIIs and fast inserters and everything. I couldn't afford that stuff.
Me neither. I'm so broke. I need to buy centrifuges so I can start exporting nuclear, but I can't.
Oh, gosh. Just starts breeding the enriched uranium.
Yes, that's it. That's what I want to do.
Hmm. Okay. I'm not super high on the profit graphs, but I'm making something. I think I can afford a couple of fast inserters. I'm able to afford several fast inserters. Okay. Fast inserters away.
You know, on one hand, I want to give out tips, but on the other hand, I want to win. So,
Conflicted morals.
Indeed.
Alright, there goes my profit up nice. Although Crazy Girl is handing it to me now.
Uh-oh. What is she doing?
A lot.
Oh, man, they're making barrels. They're just exporting barrels.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get into that bandwagon too.
That's
Alright.
funny.
That's actually not a bad idea though, because those things are super cheap.
Yeah.
Do they require steel? I don't think they do.
Yeah, they do. Barrels
they do. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then I guess I can't extend my my factory line on gears and make barrels.
Yeah.
Gotta just leave that on gears. Oh, I'm making some good profit now. But I have no cash. How is that the case? I am well into the black and my cash is going down. Well, I don't know. We've established it does have some severe lag issues.
Yeah. Especially when you buy stuff.
Well, I think it's the power fluctuations for me.
Oh, oops, I ran out of money.
Yep. That's what you do.
Uh-oh. You're way in the negatives, buddy. You might be out.
Well,
Yikes.
it's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, okay. I'm starting to claw my way out of there. I'm considering maybe putting down a couple of solar panels just to try and reduce the expenses on power. 'Cause I bet that's the thing that's crippling me right now, is just how much power I'm buying.
Yeah, power is expensive.
I'm buying almost a megawatt. It's not that much. Would it be cheaper just to buy coal? Maybe so. But do I also have to buy water? Yeah, I'd have to buy water and coal.
What were you talking about doing, Steam?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe.
Oh, I
trying to
tried
do
that. I
some
lost
steam.
a couple grand per minute on it.
Yeah, the water looks a little too expensive to
Well,
risk.
the water's not too bad, actually, because you can just sell the barrels back, so it's like $1 per barrel, but it's not great.
It's $51 a barrel for bringing
Yeah,
it in.
but
So
it costs like $1, though, because you can sell it back the barrel.
Yeah, but it's $51 for the barrel. So you get $1
What?
back from the barrel.
Yeah, no. Wait.
If
No, you
a
buy
barrel-
the water barrel for $51, and then you sell the barrel for $50.
Oh, for 49. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's only like $2 a barrel, but still.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, Gary, you're catching up to me. Can't let that happen.
Yes. Yes.
No. Never.
Okay. I'm putting down a solar panel. There we go. Reduction in costs. I don't know, but I don't know exactly how much my expenses are gonna fall from that. That it still hasn't been reflected, I don't think.
I had to sell a bunch of blue inserters just so I can buy iron. Oh, man.
You, my friend, sound like you have taken a bad turn.
Yeah. Oh, and also, small electric poles are so much cheaper.
Oh,
Oh, man,
Rip.
are those cheap.
why am I using the normal ones?
Seriously,
I'm
those
just-
things are so expensive.
I just grabbed some mediums off the bat just for the room, but I don't think it was worth the investment.
Yeah, I'm replacing them and then selling all those big poles back.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
taking advantage. That was actually a change he made later on. I looked in the patch notes, and it used to be you'd lose money buying and selling. So,
Oh.
but now I think it's just more forgiving. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Okay, I'm I don't know whether or not I'm saving money off of the power or not now. Certainly not helping out my profits, but that's because I'm not boosting production of anything.
Huh.
Okay, brick fab 5,000.
Oh, I bought 50 underground reds. Oops.
Oops.
There's 15 grand right there. Okay. Cool.
Okay, then.
boy. That was something.
Okay, let's see here. Need to set up another line of something. You know what? I'm gonna sell these Mark 1s back, and I'm gonna get some Mark 2s of the assemblers. Oh, that really hurt the cash.
Oh, look at me on top.
Jacob,
Hello.
what are you doing?
Whoa, how did you do that?
Wrecked.
How did you do
Hello.
that? What are you doing? How did you do that?
No.
I'm selling red science.
No.
Get wrecked.
No.
Oh,
Get wrecked, boys.
Ah,
And by the way, you
okay.
can use blueprints in here, just so y'all know.
I was aware of that.
Yeah.
I was on
Oh
top.
man, I want to go. I'm gonna go gloat in the other voice, BRB.
All right, enjoy it.
Oh no, I don't have enough money for transport belts. No.
Rip.
It's okay, it's okay. I'm well into the profit. I just need to let it kind of build back up again.
He does red, I'll do blue. Game.
Say goodbye to your profits. Those things are expensive.
I mean, not blue, green.
Oh.
Yeah, not yet.
Still, that's expensive stuff.
Yeah, I can't do the exact same one. Yeah, I can't blatantly rip them off.
All right, I think they appreciated me coming to visit. Yeah.
How many middle fingers and F-bombs were dropped?
About 5.
Wait,
So that means pretty much out of how many people? 3?
there's
Yeah,
like
there's 2 of them.
Oh, 2 of them. Oh. Average of 3
wow.
of both of those things. That's impressive.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep going with this. This seems to be working out for me. Oh shoot, how did I lose all my money?
I've been
Oh.
asking that for years.
Oh, I think I wasn't making as much money as I thought, and it was just because I sold a bunch of stuff, actually.
Oh.
I wasn't actually making hardly any money.
Oh,
Get
Oh
wrecked.
no. Oh no.
of course, that begs the question: do I actually want to be doing science 2 if science 1 isn't making that much?
Yeah, that was the thing that Andrew was like. He's doing blues. I'm gonna do red. Or he's doing reds. I'm gonna do greens.
Oh boy. Well. Oh well. I'm still making 1,600 profit, but I was at like 8 grand for a minute, and it felt really good.
Yeah.
I bet.
Now I
I'm
feel
down.
kind of bad for bragging about it so much.
Oh man. Okay, this is a very odd version of Factorio that I'm not.
Isn't it
That's
interesting though?
weird.
No,
Yeah.
not really. I'm just like losing money constantly.
You just got to find something that gives you some margins, though. Like that's the deal.
Yeah.
I actually was solidly making like 7 grand last time, and I think the way I think it was mainly red science from what I remember. I want to say it was either that or green chips. I don't remember. But there's at least a margin. Like as long as there's a margin, you'll make money. Like in this red science, it's not huge, but there's a profit margin to be made.
Yeah.
Oh, oops! I ran out of money again. Dang it.
It seems very easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what happens is you run out of money, and then you can't. It stops buying more resources.
Yeah.
And then you can't catalyze it.
You just start getting a doom spiral going.
Exactly. Okay, I've got some money coming in, making a solid little profit margin.
All right,
Oh, but
let's
you know
see
what
how
happens
this
if-
does.
I know what's going on. I added all of these extra machines, but I'm not actually making enough gears to feed it. So now I'm just paying all this money in energy.
Oh.
So I'm making less money because of that. Oh, how interesting. Guess I'll deconstruct all that. I expanded too much. Dang. I was not thinking about that.
All right, it's going up now.
Okay.
I'm not creative when it comes to this stuff. What the heck do I do now?
Build more. I think
Yeah.
the idea is you just keep building more and more expensive, complex stuff, and you start making more money. I think is the deal.
Yeah, that's
Like,
Sure.
you get enough money to start making nicer and nicer stuff. And like when I hit like 180,000 in the bank, I was able to like buy efficiency chips and upgrade to all blue, and that increased my money a lot and decreased my power bill
Yeah.
because it like increased production. Okay, and I just have to. And one thing I got to do is make sure I always have some money in the bank to actually buy the raw resources.
Well, something I just realized. I'm busy buying copper plates to make them into wires. Do I have to do that? No, I can just buy wire.
You could just buy wire, yeah. I wonder how the
So-
but be careful because wait, what? How much is it to make copper wire?
I don't know,
mean-
but it's half the cost. It's almost half the cost to just buy it.
Wait. Oh, no, hold on. A copper. Oh, but you won't have the energy cost. So a copper wire costs 3.96. Oh, you're right. Oh,
So
shit.
I've been doing this wrong. I'm redoing my rig up here.
I was looking at ore for a second. I was like, wait, 3.6. No, you're right. Oh,
Wait, what?
man.
what?
I was right.
Copper wire is cheap. Oh man, dude, you're doing wrong with your green chips there. Oh, I'm gonna switch to green chips now that I know about that.
Heck no, I'm already there.
Oh,
I've
wait,
monopolized it.
wait, copper. No, it costs one copper plate, but you get 2 cables.
Yeah.
So a plate makes 2 cables. So it does make sense.
But you still don't have the energy costs of having to create the
That's
wire.
true.
So
You don't
you
have
still
that
have a
energy
higher
cost.
margin.
And the space savings too. Think about
Yep.
the space savings. That's gonna make a factor.
Yep.
Good point.
Yep.
All right. Oh, hey, I'm making a solid $4,000 profit margin now. Sweet. And that's stable. I think I'm stabilized this time. It's not just inflation. It's not Bitcoin right now. Okay.
Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin. And
Oh, boy.
Ethereum and all those others.
Oh my gosh. What a mess. Okay, 2.2. All right. Well, I think I just need to get some cash in the bank so I don't go broke again.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, I'm gonna add a few. Instead of doubling my production of reds, I'm just gonna add like 4 more. See if I can consume one belt worth of or whatever gears I'm making right now. Okay.
All right, I'm making 1,000 solid, so
This is such a fun game mode to me because I feel like I can play it in parallel with my main game, you know?
Yeah.
I guess.
It's just completely, and it's fun to compete. That's the main thing.
That's true. And it's not based around griefing like the PvP is.
Yeah, I don't care for that at all.
Although honestly, from what I've seen, it's like the you have like boundaries that are established, and it's like, okay, you can't push past here for a certain amount of time, and it was that time was set by the host, and you have to sit around and you basically wait while everybody techs up for a bit, and then it's just like, okay, everybody blast each other.
Yeah. See, this I feel like it's so well contained that we can't just play it for a million years, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I found out a tick is stored in like an unsigned integer, so you can only have like 886 real life days worth of a game. So if you go above that in a single save, it just dies, I guess.
Huh.
Has that
'Cause it
happened
runs
to
out
like?
of-
Has it happened to like one of the mega servers or something?
I don't think so. I just read it in the wiki today because I was debugging. This scenario. So this scenario actually is sort of like a mod to do all the fancy stuff. And there was
No,
a
really,
bug
and
in
it's
it.
no, it's buggy. What?
Yeah. Well, it was made by one of the devs, so I thought it'd be good. Okay. But no, there was an error where if you like hosted it, I think it would have worked if you like hosted it with your own client. But I was trying to do a dedicated server with it, and so
Oh,
it didn't know what to do when there was no player in the game already when somebody joined. So I had to add an if statement in 3 places to make it work.
oh, that sounds so impossibly difficult.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't know. Like, I had to go to the Discord and ask because I didn't know what was going on because I'm not very good at Lua. Oh, hey,
Oh,
this is cool. The production shows your production instead of the whole world production.
well, that's
Pretty
nice.
cool.
Hey, check out my profit margins.
What are you making?
Making about 8 grand.
All right. Oh,
my
shoot.
goodness.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
You-
I sold a bunch of junk. Is what
Oh.
I did. I sold a bunch of junk. It's not permanent.
Oh, man. Doesn't it feel good, though, for a second?
It does, for a very very short amount of time. Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Make more money.
Make more money.
Oh shoot! But the profits are sitting up really really high for me though. Like the meter's just staying there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm top 3 at least. Oh, man. Okay, time to expand. Just gotta not overexpand. That's what I did, and then I just started dying horribly. Because, boy, those power costs will eat you alive if you're not careful. Because, you know, everything else, all the items can be sold back. But once you've spent money on power, it's gone.
It is gone. Yeah. Well, that's why I suddenly was so enthused when I found out about the just buying the wire.
Yeah,
It's because you can't recoup energy
Definitely.
costs.
right. Okay.
Now my profits are falling right off the edge of the world again. Now that my expenses are starting to go back up. How do I do this?
I'm just trying to figure it out like you. I don't know. Although I did manage to have 7 to 8 grand of profit earlier, so I know it's possible. I don't remember how, but I know it's possible.
Well, that doesn't help me necessarily.
Oh, sorry.
At least not very
Okay.
much.
There we go. I'm starting to max out on some resources. Here we go. Maxing out on gears here. Upgrade those a little
Alright.
bit.
Getting some more solar panels to reduce the charge.
How
Expense.
much are those? Are those expensive?
Um,
Let's see. Solar. Oh, they're 634 bucks.
yeah,
They
634
offset
bucks a
60
bit.
kilowatts. So,
I can't
That's a little
imagine
bit.
that's... and it's for free, so, you know,
yeah. Yeah.
they'll pay
that's
for
true.
themselves
Oh, yeah.
fairly quick.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's
And there's
daylight
no-
this whole game.
There's no day-night cycle, yeah.
That's nice. I bet they thought of that when they made it no day night.
Yeah.
Okay. It also makes it more streamer friendly.
Yeah, because it doesn't go so dark.
Yeah.
You don't have artifacts. That's kind of the downside of the vanilla game, is it just blah,
Yeah.
bricks and squares and just something like, oh look, I'm playing Lego.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to call that science facility my kind of base income. So I've actually got some money coming in. Boy, not very much, though. Boy, that profit margin is terrible. Goodness.
It does need to catch up. It's not quite like Transport Tycoon.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Got another project idea. Boy, I feel like the need to hide away from people so they don't copy my ideas.
You don't really need to, though, because it's actually very hard to see what the other people are doing in much detail at all.
Unless it's you and I have your stream open.
Oh, that's true. That's
That's
true.
funny.
But,
Okay, we'll get...
I know
I'm gonna
you are an honorable man, and you would not stream cheat.
Nah. I've got some ideas under my sleeve of my own, so it's all good.
I'm just doing the same thing because it works.
Gonna get me
More greens.
some low-grade belts, just because this thing I am producing, okay, it produces a lot of them. I didn't know it was going to produce that many of them, but it's okay. Money.
Ew.
Okay. I'm staying, like, just south of 1,000 above cost this whole time. How do I reduce the costs?
That's a good question.
It doesn't help that you have to dig through that long list. Like, if you could just click a
Yeah.
button and it would convert the prices, like, actually in the inventory overlay.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Suggestions and features, I guess.
Yeah. The nice
Yeah.
thing about not going too crazy is they can put it all in the scenario code, I think. And so it's just like, so you don't have to install a mod on each person's computer.
That's true.
I'm looking. Oh, have you tried the mod portal, by the way? They made it like 30 times faster. It's so fast now. Like, it actually works.
Well, good, because before it was just like, okay, I'm gonna
It's
sit here for
trash.
25 minutes while I wait for the thing to load.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, you know,
It was
I'll
awful.
accept it from OpenTTD because the game is literally free. Freely
Right.
available, free to download, freely playable. Like, you know, free, completely free.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this now. Like, stuff's actually looking up for me.
All right.
I'm
Yeah,
at
I've
a
got
solid-
20 grand in the bank. I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm at a solid $2 a minute profit. So
What I love about this is, like, you can make it into, like, an idle game like Cookie Clicker, where you're just, like, you get on, you know, you
you
do
would
some
like
stuff.
doing that. You would be the
Yeah.
one that likes doing that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love that idea. It's like, who needs... I think it was inspired by, like, somebody who made an idle game version of Factorio, and then the devil's like, oh, I can just make that a scenario, guys. So he just went out and made it. Copied the game in his own game with a scenario, not even a full-fledged mod. So funny. But it's so cool, though.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, I still remember back in the day when Valve was considered like, you know, the wondrous, generous games company of the world.
Yeah.
There were so many modders that they hired because the modders were able to do stuff with Steam that Valve themselves hadn't been able to figure out.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen that game Alien Swarm?
I've heard of it.
It was originally a mod, and that modding team was hired by Valve.
Dang.
because they did all kinds of crazy little back-end things with Steam that Valve had been trying to do and could not get to work.
Wow.
But they somehow made it work.
Huh.
And so that's why people have always been super defensive towards Valve when, you know, Total Biscuit attempts to rain fire upon them from orbit. But that was, you know, that was back in the day.
Right.
And, I mean, we've seen what their goodwill turned into.
Right.
I mean, a lot of people still say, oh, you know, Greenlight is still the worst thing in the world, and Valve is like, yeah, you're right, Greenlight is absolutely awful. But, what are we supposed to do about it now? Deal. Like, they realized within, like, 2 weeks of launching the system, oh, this was stupid. This does not work as planned at all. But by that point, it was too late to stop it, so they just basically let it sit.
Yeah.
Okay. What was I gonna be doing? Oh, can you request multiple items from one requester chest and have it, like, cycle through them?
Not that I've figured out.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I tried that.
Unfortunately. Yeah, I tried it too earlier. Could not get it.
Got about 16 grand in the bank right now. I'm not feeling too terrible. Wow, I did not
Nice.
realize it. It has already been 45 minutes.
Wow, really?
Yeah, like, I'm not
Man,
joking.
Time flies. No matter how you play this game, time flies.
No kidding.
Great.
It's kind of like, what was it? What Yahtzee was saying about Minecraft. Is that, you know, he looks off into the distance and sees a mountain in the distance and is like, you know what that needs? A skull fortress. He said, so I set to work digging, and the next thing I knew, 9.5 hours had passed, and I was trying to figure out what wallpaper would look best in the banqueting hall. I don't know whether to say it's a good thing or a bad thing that the bots don't auto-purchase. I'm leaning towards it's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. That'd be pretty hard to deal with. But then you just hit Q and it'll buy it, and the boss will place it, and then you're out of money. You hit Q on a splitter. Oh, have you seen the splitters now? You can do, like, priority outputs and filters on the splitters. You click on them.
I will check that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Let's see. Oh, shoot, you're right.
Yeah, it's really cool. Oh man, Andrew's going crazy with these profits. Dang it.
Yes, that's what I do.
I think bulk is the way to go, Gary. You find something with margins, and then you do a lot of that.
Yes, I second that notion. I mean, I don't agree. Don't do that. Don't try it. Don't.
Okay.
It's working for you.
Stuff's...
Yeah.
Okay, what... Okay, well, Q has not been working for me. I don't know why.
Oh, you have to hit Q on a item in the game?
Oh,
like Q on an existing object?
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there's where it was going wrong. And there goes
Now
all
it
my
won't-
money because I just bought a giant
Yeah.
stack of inserters.
Yeah, it'll do a whole stack. Okay, I have 12,000 income, but boy, my expenses are killing me. Man. See, I just gotta get far enough where I can buy efficiency modules and Assembler 2s. That's where the money's at. Or just be Andrew and go straight to Assembler 3s.
Yes.
How is your... Man, those must be some good margins that you're not dying from electricity.
Oh, he was for the longest time. That's the thing. He was dying to electricity for the longest time. He's like,
I don't look at it. I don't touch it. I just pretend it's not a problem.
There you go. Inserter transport belt. 2007.
okay. I guess it's time to upgrade this wire to blue belts now. And it's still almost not enough to keep up with these circuit fabs.
Now, see what you can do with margins, though, or once you have money in the bank, is you can buy like 2 expensive items, and instead of just making all the little parts, you just buy 2 or 3 expensive ingredients, and then make the one thing. And then instead of making, you know, $1 off of each craft, you make $50 off of each craft. But you can't do that until you have the money, you know, to be
Until you have the capital to
spawning.
invest that.
Yeah, you have the capital to be spawning all those expensive items.
I have to say, selling transport belts and offshore pumps is working quite well for me.
Man, you got 15 in revenue. 15 grand. Nice.
Yeah.
Hello. It's not bad. I mean, you're about what I am now, huh?
Yeah, pretty close.
Shoot. Nice. Okay. The scary thing is accidentally running out of money, and then just like, what I need to do is like buy a stack of splitters in case I ever do something horribly wrong and need something to sell. I need like some gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I bought 25 splitters. I splitter gold.
My wife is attempting to freeze me right now. So if you hear a little bit of cracking and some grinding teeth, you know.
Okay.
That will be me slowly crystallizing and becoming an Iceman. And not the world's lamest X-Men, like an actual, like, you know, Mr. Freeze type deal. Circulating pumps don't work with steel pipes. It's just literally a recipe for colder water spread more around the house. And using a lot more fuel for the hot water heater.
It's at least 5 minutes.
Oh gosh, I'm bleeding cash so bad. Oh no. My expenses are almost 11 grand.
Mine have been at 16 grand forever. But I guess I've also managed to keep revenue up.
Gosh. It's like, oh man. Not good. Not good, okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go sell those splitters I bought earlier now.
See,
oh man, that was a nice 13 grand.
I've got enough that I can keep my splitters that I bought. I ain't out of this yet. Although, good grief. Andrew's at 10 grand a minute.
Jeez.
Has he gone up to blues? Let me guess, he's up to blues now.
I have used some blue belts.
I think
I
he's
meant
just on
blue science.
He's all about those. She's all about those green chips. It looks like.
Yeah. Green chips are where it's at.
Apparently.
I never met a green chip I didn't like.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. He likes green chips.
It's true. I won't deny it.
Okay. Let's go. Maybe. Oh gosh, it's slow. uh. Oops. No, that's right. Oops. Oop.
Oh my goodness, I can go nuclear now. Just realized
Gee.
I've got like 32 grand. Goodness.
You know, you started with 50 grand, right?
Yeah, but then I was
It's not
broke
that
for a
much.
while.
Yeah, but then he was completely broke as a joke for the longest time.
Yeah.
True. Oh gosh, I'm in negative profits. Alright, I'm gonna go check on our other team, see how they're doing.
Okay.
I would say by the leaderboards, just fine. Seeing as how they are destroying everybody except for you, Andrew.
Yes. They haven't caught me yet.
But this is like your type of thing, like...
It is, yeah.
I mean, you're like the closest thing to a Talati on Earth.
Yeah. I've played a few clickers in my day, let me tell you.
Well, expenses continue to climb while profits continue to not move. Okay, there we go. Let's get some extra revenue coming in here. I'm doing red chips now.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would.
But this is generally more your type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've done enough cookie clicker. Like I played through the game enough to max out the variables counter multiple times. Like it would always stop at about 4 quadrillion. I know it can go further than that, but that was always where it would stop for my computer. And so that's where I would stop playing. I did that like 5 times. And then I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
You're just like, I found out how to do that in less time.
It took me 8 minutes. It's like, what?
I made it in 8 minutes.
That's crazy. Oh, I just realized I've been... Oh, wait, never mind. Thought I had a design flaw, but really it was just
Alright.
changing the design.
One of them is hiding down in the corner and I can't see anything they're making.
No.
And they're not saying anything?
Nope, they won't tell me what they're building.
Oh no. I can't let them get nuclear before I do.
I don't think they'll get that far, Ed.
Not when their profit margins are lower than everybody else's.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
building a breeder.
I wouldn't be too worried about them at the bottom.
Are you seriously building a breeder?
Yes, I am. Let's see.
Okay,
Let me go.
Okay, has anybody else ever reported a bug about, like, names not showing up correctly in multiplayer anymore?
There's there's a filter for that in the map view. There's a button on the far right, like under the mini map. There's those buttons, you know,
Yeah.
and one of them is for player names.
Well, no, the problem is it's like, for me, it's like filtering out all of the O's, the M's, and
You're
stuff
right. I
like
see
that.
Are you on Linux?
No.
Really? That is weird. No, I've never seen. I see it on your stream. That's odd. Yeah, that ought to be reported. Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that. Ah! Alright, well, I'm making profits, so I'm still in the clear. Gonna get me some more solar panels. And some more...
Andrew, how
Actually,
much do you have in the bank anyway?
39.
Jeez.
Or, oh
Good.
wait, 31. 31. My ink
Okay.
is 39.
Okay. Your income, like your revenue, is 39. Goodness.
Mm.
30. Boy, you're spending a lot of money.
Yes.
I bet it's your electric. I'm surprised
yeah,
you haven't. I'm surprised you haven't thrown efficiency modules in those things.
I probably
I mean,
should.
what? I don't know.
I don't know what's gonna help.
Nope, not me. Oh man, it takes so long to like get your average back up after building something new because you have to wait for all the items to like stockpile up and then have your output start moving. Takes forever.
Yep. I'm totally not just basking in the glory of just getting a line of red chips going. As well as just significantly dropping my power draw with solars. I've got about a third of my power is coming from solar now.
Really? Wow. That's
Yeah.
impressive. Oh wow, 1.3 megawatts? From 3 of them? How much do those put out?
No, I've got like a bunch of solar panels.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Got a bunch, but I'm just trying to do this stuff to just keep pushing the cost of the energy down.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. It's not a bad idea, actually. That's a pretty good strat, because, you know, you can buy them all early until you can do efficiency modules, and then when you need the space, you just sell them, get all that capital back.
Yep. But in the meantime, I need to figure out the next thing to make. Oil refineries! No, that'd be a horrible idea.
Yeah.
That'd be a bad idea.
Be funny, though. Oh no, I have to buy a splitter. I hate buying splitters.
Say goodbye.
Buy money. Oh man.
So how much would a nuclear reactor sell for? I don't see it on the list.
Oh, it's there. You got to go to the bottom though. They're pretty expensive.
Oh, there it is. 86,000. It'd take me forever to build it though.
Imagine that though, like getting to where you're buying and selling like $100,000 items. How cool would that be?
Ugh.
That'd be pretty darn
That'd
cool.
that'd be the Power Armor Mark II.
Oh, that'd be cool.
500
bad
grand a
boys.
piece.
Gee whiz.
Okay, okay. I'm sitting pretty. I got some nice profit.
Okay. I gotta run to the restroom. I'm just gonna let the cash flow for a second.
Quick, blow up all the roads in his towns.
Okay.
They're all dead. They're all dead. We're good. We're good.
Nice.
Now, this never happened.
We'll never know. I should
think it's-
probably be
You think his girlfriend is gonna call him again?
That's probably what he's doing. He said he's going to the bathroom, but really he's just trying to keep us from getting suspicious.
Yeah, that's what it is. He just doesn't want us to know.
Yeah, but we do.
Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. I mean, we're not related to him just because we were idiots.
Exactly. Wait. But yeah. Oh my goodness, these things. This uranium 235 is so expensive. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need 40 of them. How am I gonna do that?
40.
40, yeah. Alright, change of plans. I'm building a refinery first. Okay, because this is insanity. Yes, someone's getting dropped. Get dropped. One less person to compete against.
Boy, you have become diabolical.
Yes. I gotta have it all.
Oh, sweet. I am now pulling most of my energy from my own solar panels. Although it suddenly appears out of nowhere, the cost of energy has just shot through the roof or something. I don't know. My expenses didn't fall very far.
Huh. Let's see. I gotta eventually go put in efficiency modules into all my stuff. Because at first I was like, well, no, that'll bring down the productivity, but they don't do that anymore. It's great. They, like, slow machines down.
I'm still trying to decide if I want to start making efficiency modules to sell, or if I want to do something else.
I don't know. Alright. No! I accidentally just bought a ton of uranium. Alright.
Oh no!
Rip.
Goodbye, bank account. You were good when I knew you were good while you lasted.
Oh dear.
Alright, I'm gonna try making these rather than the previous thing. Let's see, where are those at? Is there a way to search these things?
I wish.
I've just found something that I have basically the setup for that makes me a lot more money.
Sweet.
And I ain't telling ya.
Darn.
Okay. Oh, these centrifuges are so expensive. My goodness. I don't know what just... Well, probably efficiency. Goodness, efficiency 3s cost 43k? That's crazy.
Goodbye to your bank account, boy.
Yup. My income is 41, my expenses is 33.
Dang.
Ah, they're so...
Get wrecked.
it's not fun. Need to get that fixed.
Well, I am happy to say that I am now pulling the majority of my power off of solar panels.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
And my expenses haven't dropped that much. So I wasn't spending all that much on the dadgum solar panels in the end.
Nice.
Kinda sad, really.
Oh man, you can't blueprint other people's stuff. I was about to copy Andrew's thing.
No! Don't you dare.
Oh man.
Oh, that would be such a...
I would look over there and be like, wait, that looks familiar.
DMCA!
Yeah,
Geosticks has been kicked from the game.
from his own game.
Man.
Oh man. I can safely say that the majority of my cost was not coming from the energy.
Good.
That's a bummer.
Oh, bummer.
Oh man.
Oh man, so it is cheap then. Rip. Well, that's good to know though. You know?
Yeah, well, I can keep going up with things and, you know, it won't be too big an issue, I don't think.
I hate to say it, I think I'm gonna try centrifuge too. I'm interested to try this. I've never actually used centrifuges. Wait, that looks expensive. 100 red circuits? Wait.
Oh, they're expensive. They cost like 15 grand each.
Oh, that's, oh gosh. Okay, I'll build, I guess one.
You're not gonna be doing that breeding just yet, are you?
Oh man, I guess not. And then I need what? Ore, some kind of ore? Uranium, here we go. Okay. You know, I just want to try it, okay?
You need uranium-234, or 235, and then you need a little bit of uranium-238.
The 238's the cheap stuff.
Let's see, so I don't want to do Kovrax, I guess, right? I want to do uranium processing.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you do want the, well...
Kovrax requires you to have 40 uranium-235 to start if you want to do
Oh,
uranium.
so you got to get the good ones. Oh, so that's the real goal Andrew's trying to do, is to get the good stuff. Then
Yep.
it'll just snowball it. Oh, shoot.
Yep, that's what he's going for.
I got to get on this boy.
Oh, it's mine! Trademark copyright.
Nope. Get it.
Oh, man. I thought that would work.
Sorry. You're wrecked.
Okay, I get to spend all my money to this uranium thing now, after I build some efficiency modules.
No, please. I want money too.
No, you don't. Stop wanting money. Fine. Gotta have it.
Manny. Okay.
Alright, well, I guess I just get to wait for money to roll in now, because, I'm now out of cash. I can't afford any more assembly machine 3s.
What, Andrew?
Oh, I just finally saved up enough money for something. I got a little bit too excited.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay, I
what's he
now
doing?
have-
I'm looking.
I now
Oh
have
man,
8 breeders.
I can't hit Q on a centrifuge. I can't just pick up a stack of those guys?
What?
Only 15
Oh.
grand a pop.
He's doing... Okay, he's doing the uranium processing. He's setting up for the Covarex. He's still selling his green chips. Wait, he's selling rocket fuel?
Yeah, just a little bit. I don't actually know if it's worth it, so yeah.
Huh.
He's just all in on the green chips. Wait, what's that?
Yeah.
Oh, he's also selling bricks. He's selling boatloads of bricks out of steel
This
furnaces.
thing is like not working right. I gotta fix it. Everything's backed up.
You just need some faster belts and maybe some splitters.
Yeah, I decided I was only gonna use yellows or I wasn't gonna use. I was gonna use the slowest belts I could get away with always. And mixed results.
I've
Let's
got.
see. So that's 8.2.
So I went from building offshore pumps into building mining drills. I don't know if that's paid off yet or not. I mean, it seems to. My profits certainly haven't been hurt. I've stayed at a steady 3,700 a minute for a while now.
That's not bad.
And again, majority power coming internally. Not having to buy power, it's helpful.
I think it's the first Factorio game I've placed nuclear components.
You always were about that, hey, let's see how ridiculous we can go with the steam engines.
Yeah, and I'm doing that again. We have like
Yeah.
2 gigawatts of potential steam power ready to go.
Yeah.
Of course, it's being fed
Okay.
by like 25,000% oil, so that helps. Okay. Ooh.
Well, I just have to kiss my bank account goodbye for a bit. I forgot that belts come in stacks of 100.
Ooh.
I was like, oh yeah, I can afford 50 reds. Nope. There is some little money goblin on the other side. Was expecting a small amount of money and just got a huge wad of cash shoved down his throat, and he's not entirely sure what just happened to him.
Wait a second. This uranium doesn't make money. It costs 8.2 and it takes 10 of them. So it's cost 82. Oh, jeez. Oh man, yeah, this uranium's costing me money. Like literally, like every time one pops out, I lose 20 bucks.
What about the? What's all about? I think it's all about those 235s.
Yeah, you gotta get the 235s. Because the other, the cruddy stuff is trash.
Yeah.
Well, of course it's trash. It's cruddy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Okay. Let's see.
All right, red chips. Nice. I need to start making red chips eventually. That's probably a project. Oh my goodness.
No!
3 235s. Oh,
Oh,
it's so
jeez.
beautiful.
Stop. No.
Only 37 to go. I'm so excited.
Now wait, I have 8 grand in profits. I could probably make some more. Oh, but I only have 38,000. So you really need that capital.
Yeah.
Man, and Andrew's doing it to us too. Oh wait, he's only got 3 grand in profit a minute. He's been buying stuff. That's not good to hear.
Oh, man, yeah, he just fell. Well, so did I. I just really dropped off the world, too.
Oh man, y'all are building, huh?
Oh yeah.
Shoot. Okay.
How did I get down so low?
You bought a bunch of stuff, that's
Bought
how.
it, yeah. That's how
Oh
that
yeah, I
works.
did buy a bunch of red chips. Oh my. Look at
Get wrecked.
I'm having to sell some of my stockpiled inserters.
I'm starting to run out of room. No.
Alright, I'm selling efficiency 1s. Let's see how this goes.
Ooh, really? Can I buy them from you?
Sure, I sell them to the market. You can buy them from the market.
All right. Guess that
Yeah,
works.
I made me some efficiency ones as well. I don't know if it's worth it though. I'm starting to think. I think red chips. Red chips sound like a good idea.
I'm already producing red chips.
I mean, like a lot of red chips.
That's true. You don't do things small either.
No, I don't. You're right. Bigger is better, as they say.
Do they say that?
They maybe. You don't know that they don't say that.
Ooh, I have a uranium 235 too. Ha!
No.
Direct.
No. I still only have 3. I need more.
Haha.
I might have to.
That's what you get.
If they
What you
weren't such a
get.
bad business, I'd build more of those machines. I might do it anyway.
I know, huh?
Yeah, I gotta get
Man,
red.
that capital though, that capital cost is killing me.
Yeah, the killer.
In the meantime, I'm still trying to figure out how I get out of tier 2 tech. Here you guys like, oh, I'm breeding 600,000 rods in a second.
I wish.
I'll launch 58 rockets in 2 minutes.
That's the dream.
And I'll sell all of the white science. Profit, brah. Profit.
Profit. Yeah, that's the fun thing, is that you just gotta get the capital and then you can do these bigger and better things.
Yeah. Oh dear, I am now losing money left, right, and center. It's time to start selling some things. Again.
I can't wait till I can just buy a stack of blue inserters as insurance. Or splitters, I mean. That'll be the day.
Oh, you're both making 10 grand a minute!
Oh, yeah, baby.
How are you doing this?
I don't know.
I know you
Just-
don't.
It's magic.
It happens, you know. Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have invested in so much mid-game tech right at the beginning. I should have stuck with, like, wooden power poles and stuff.
Yeah, I think there's definite strategy there to... That's why I sold those off early. Just to get that capital back. That early game capital is really important, I feel like. Okay. Doing some decent profit, I think. Although I think it's inflated, because I think I just sold some stuff. Right now, I'm on top of the board, though. Let's go. Oh, I have a stack of red undergrounds. That probably costs a little bundle.
Yeah.
I like how I have all these different types of production. Like, I'm diversifying.
Yeah. I'm gonna try me a little bit of bandwagoning.
I just realized I'm gonna make some premium, locally sourced uranium 235 eventually. Because I'm already making the 238, so I'll just ship that over. I still only have 3 of those things. Goodness. Take that probability.
You've got like an
is a problem
18% probability at most, or something like that.
I wonder if I could put prod modules in these things. All right, I bought one prod 1 or prod 3. Oh, probably not worth it. Whatever. I don't care.
Alright, my current financial situation has left me desperate. So I'm now
Uh-oh.
selling rocks.
Nice.
3,700 a minute is not good enough.
Plastic.
Oh gosh, I kind of ran low on capital here. Whoops. Okay. Picking it up. It's okay. Oh shoot, I sold like almost a stack of undergrounds and got like 30 grand. I love
Nice.
doing that. It's like, oh, hello. That's where all my money went. You ever wonder where did all my money just go? Oh, hit Q on the wrong item.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
it's a bit of a pain when that happens. No doubt about it.
Boy, I'm just destroying this leaderboard right now.
I
Shoot.
know, I can't even see what you're doing to snipe it.
I had like 5 a second ago. What?
Well, a second ago I was buying stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's expanding.
Gotta
20
get back
grand
in-
profit. Wow, it keeps going up. Shoot. Look at that, boys.
If only real
Look at
business
Crazy
were
Girl
that
down
easy.
there with 2,700. Get wrecked. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh man, oh man. That's awesome. I'm feeling good now.
I bet.
Shoot, I just bought an electric furnace. I did not want an
Shoot, I
electric
just need
furnace.
to like chill for a minute and I can build everything. Dude.
He has
Getting
truly
over
reached. He has truly reached idle equilibrium.
Dang. Hello. Oh man.
Okay, I'm now making 53 grand or 5,300 a minute. I am moving up in the world. It appears that bricks
Alright.
are indeed profitable.
Oh no, rip all my profit. Felt good for a minute. Now I'm down to 14 grand. It was like 28 grand there for a second.
Alright, I think I'm gonna tear down this,
Man, I guess selling stuff really destroyed that average accuracy. Shoot. Man.
Alright. I got rid of my transport belts assembly line because it wasn't that great anymore.
Mm.
Unfortunately. Yeah, and it's barely put a dent in my profits at this point, so it was
Man,
doing
I love
very
selling
little.
stuff because it just like inflates my profit so much.
Yep. Now I need to come up with something else to sell, or something different to make.
Time to look at the pricing. Let's see. Ew, pistols are looking pretty hot. 76 bucks. Wonder what those take to make. 5 copper, 5 iron. Wait. They cost 61 bucks to make. And how much were they? 76. So you make like $15 a pop. It's not too bad, actually.
Yeah, it really isn't.
I'm looking for something else, and I'm not finding it. I think I found something I want to invest in now.
What?
So, I ain't saying.
Aw. Thought I had you there.
Yeah.
Octopuses.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna invest in octopus farms.
Right. Okay. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Hey, I've done the math, okay? I did
Right.
my
You had all
math.
those ratios.
All
You're
the
sure-
ratios are up. There ain't no way I'm losing in this. This is too good to fail.
You sound confident. Goodness. Oh, wait, I can just stream snipe you. Nah, I won't do that.
Good luck, buddy. That buffer is long since gone.
Oh, man. Okay.
You'd have to, like, make a highlight, go watch the highlight, and download the reels and everything like that.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, that's too much work. I'm too lazy for that.
Oh, shoot, I'm over 10 grand a minute for profit.
Really?
Nice.
You must be
I'm
inflated,
bruising with you.
surely.
I must
Did you
be...
sell something?
No. I've been
Really?
buying, in fact. I guess those bricks are a
What?
lot better off than I thought. I was better off with all those bricks than I thought I would be.
Apparently. Dang. Hello.
Alright, I'm diverting all red production now strictly into efficiency modules.
Okay. Man, we are winning over here compared to them.
I know. I mean,
We're
it's,
just destroyed this whole game. Oh boy.
the only thing I wish this... Maybe this is something we could add or suggest for a mod, is a graph. Where you see, like,
Yes.
you see the things that you're selling and, like, how much of your profit is for each one.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this mode, I mean, let's be real, this is all about the min-max.
Yup.
This is all about the min-max. Well, shoot, now my profits are completely crashing now that I've diverted all the reds. Oh well, it's okay. It'll be for the better good.
I think the coins are supposed to mean something, so I guess you can kind of get a general idea. Actually, yeah, that's a good way to see how much you're making more or less is with the coin production. Because I'm
Coins?
seeing all my spikes and stuff. Like if you go to the production screen, one of the items that you're producing and consuming is coins.
Oh, coins, yeah.
So I think those are kind of translated. I don't know how exactly, but they're translated.
So I'm apparently producing 33,000, and I'm using up 23,000.
See, I'm
But it's
using
bouncing all over the place.
Oh, I'm looking at. Oh, okay. No wonder I'm confused. I was looking at the 1 hour. Like, I'm not making nearly as much as you. But yeah, I'm at 40,000 production, 34 consumed. But that's like doesn't look like the math for. See, what about a minute? 42 and 30. Yeah, I guess that's more or less the. I think that is the income and expense, or the income and. Yeah. That's like I think the production is profit, and consumption is. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what it's supposed to be. Okay, I think it's supposed. No, it's supposed to be income and expense. I get it. I think. But even that's not quite right. I don't know. It's more or less. It'll show you a general idea of how you've been doing. Somehow, I gotta look at the code and see if I can figure it out sometime.
Maybe give it like, put it on a little bit of a delay, or it's like, okay, it'll count down until the next update. So that way you're not left guessing over whether all these blips and blops actually mean anything or not.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, apparently bricks are like, a
comfortably.
way to secret success. Okay, my profits are just crashing. So...
Really?
Apparently rocket launchers were not a very good investment. I did the math. According to my numbers, it was going to cost like 190 something or maybe 200, and they sell for like 250 something a piece. But something else is throwing it all off. Maybe it was the diversion of the red chips into efficiency modules that's killing me. I'm gonna point half of them back out.
Alright, steel prod. See how this goes.
Alright, I have 100,000 cash. Let's go.
What? It's crazy.
How much do you have, Andrew?
46.
Oh, shoot.
Shucks, I'm catching up then.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, Jacob, you're right next to me, aren't you?
What? Yeah.
Huh.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going? I didn't realize that. Been playing for this long. Alright.
All this time, I thought my ideas were secure.
Yeah.
And the world's worst thief was sitting right next to me. He has betrayed me.
Yeah, I've fallen and I cannot get up. I need life alert to protect my stuff.
Oh, gosh. Stop.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I need life alert to protect me.
I have 6 of these uranium-235s.
Jeez, dude.
Goodness.
Calm down.
I'm so excited though. I can't calm down. Not the time to be calm. I got 7. What? Crazy.
Dang.
I might die of boredom before I actually get what I'm trying to.
I was waiting for that other foot to fall. I was waiting for that.
Because I was just thinking, I was like, wow, I only need 33 more. I've been waiting for quite some time. See if I can figure out when I started making these things. Yeah, it's been it's been over 30 minutes. So
Well, that was a waste of a bunch of good crude oil barrels. They all just went straight back out the provider chest. Because I accidentally put down a conveyor belt in the wrong place. Misclicks FTW, yo.
that was a fast save.
It's a pretty small map.
Well, to be
save.
honest, there's not a lot to save, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you guys seen that game Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy?
Yeah.
What is that? I'll Google it.
You're a dude sitting in a soup pot who has no way of moving himself other than a hammer.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah. Kind of reminded me of Iron Bread a little bit.
Well, it's exactly what it was, is basically just I am bread. Except, you know, diabolical people who hate the world thing. Okay, it's that done, and now... You know, you math nerds must be having a great time just crunching the numbers right now.
I'm not crunching numbers.
Yeah,
But Andrew is.
very little calculations actually.
It's like
Lazy mode.
I'm gonna see if this works. Nope.
Pretty much.
Oh well.
I made
Yeah.
steel and it seemed to do okay, so I made some more. That's it.
Yep.
Kaylee was watching a Markiplier play, getting over it, and he decided, you know what? Let's actually go back and try the original inspiration for the game, which was called Sexy Climber, which was basically the exact same thing. You were someone who had no legs and only had a hammer, trying to climb stuff. And the game itself straight up says, the game was way too punishing to actually get any kind of a fan base going. So I figured, why not make a game like it? Because as I said before, I've made this game for a very specific type of person. And very specifically, to hurt them as badly as I can.
Alright. Well, my profits are looking okay right now.
Mine aren't looking too bad either.
Yeah, mine look half decent.
Too bad the other team is losing horribly.
Oh, man, yeah.
Hey, Andrew, by the
Yeah.
way, you have a uranium-235 that just got sold.
No!
Your thing is unplugged. I
No.
just saw it go through, yep.
I did too. Just when you said that, I looked over and watched it go out.
235
Oh, I hate your world.
because he unplugged his inserter.
I
Oh,
hate
no.
you so much right now.
Oh
It's dead
yeah.
to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
That happened. Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
Oh,
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 oh
I'm heartbroken
man.
right now.
That's hilarious.
It's not funny.
Pretty funny.
No, it is not funny at all. Ha 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 ha. Laugh
Man,
it up,
You said
fuzzball.
that, I looked right over and it went through.
He got to see his money just disappear. That's amazing.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Okay, solid fuel's looking to be pretty good of an investment.
Nice.
Because I'm doing, I'm doing the thing of, unload the barrels and sell them back off.
Yeah.
So that's keeping that cost down low.
Yeah, I was like, dang, the liquids are expensive, and then I realized, oh wait, we can sell the barrels back for $49.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
That helped.
most of the cost of the barrel.
Yeah.
Or most of the cost of the liquid that was inside of it.
Yep.
All right. Got another production line of steel. We'll see how this goes.
What do you want to bet the other team is AFK'd?
They might be. I'll go check on them.
Oh, I see one of them moving.
Are they moving? I'll go say hi.
Okay. He just said that he's gonna go see his girlfriend again.
Yeah, him and that crazy girl. I mean, sheesh.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
The best thing is he's never gonna know about this.
Yeah. Just makes it funnier, I guess.
Hey, I can tell him to go watch the VOD now.
Yeah. There's a little present for you in the VOD.
Something that gives a bit of a unique flavor to the stream. We'll put it
You'll
that
know
way.
what it is when you hear it or see it.
All right, well, I'm up to 142 grand. Maybe I should get into this uranium breeding thing that I'm hearing about.
Yeah, so it's like, what is that thing that went around where you like breed ostriches or something like that? You know, IRL. I feel like it's kind of like that. It's a very long game thing.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, breeding ostriches, but...
But just, I don't know, ask my dad about it sometime. He'll tell you all about it. But it's like a bunch of people heard that ostriches were a really good business, so they all went out and bought ostriches, and it really wasn't. They were told that it was.
Well, I mean,
think-
it depends on what
think-
kind of business you're trying to get into with the
Yeah.
ostriches.
I almost have $100,000. It's exciting.
So you're literally just refining, you're buying the uranium ore, refining it, and then sending it to the Covarex breeders, huh?
Yeah. Wait, oops.
Well, no, you're just, okay, you're just literally just refining it and then hanging on to the 238.
Yeah. Well, after I have the breeders up and running, I'll probably start sending stuff, turn it around and send it to them. But not yet. I'm gonna have to start clearing space when. Well, maybe I can send them up to the. I've got like one little section that maybe I can send them to. Otherwise, I gotta start removing things. Also, what on earth is Jacob doing?
He's talking to his girl, we've already said this.
Well,
He's
they're
got, like,
still there.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah,
That's really...
I noticed you have
they're
like
just not very
good.
Oh, bless.
Oh man.
Oh no, Jacob, are you about to have a giant boost in your income?
Yeah.
I'm not emotionally prepared for that.
Well,
Gary, I just copied my 20,000 profit base and pasted it on the other side of my base.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Rip.
So we'll see how this goes. We'll see. Right now I'm 9,000 in the hole though. Guys, profits please.
Company
Please?
will be sold off unless performance increases soon.
Exactly. Oh man. It's nice though. It's like mirrored, so I just copied and rotated it 180 and pasted. Worked
Yeah.
pretty good. Oh gosh, I'm still negative 11 in the hole, and I've got 16. I've got like a minute and a quarter left until I'm done if things don't pick up.
So it actually
Oh,
starts
gosh.
a timer when you go negative, huh?
I'm just estimating.
Oh, you've got your negative 10 grand.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's going down -8, -7.
Well, yeah, of course it is. He's gonna bounce back up. You always
We're
have a
gonna
dead
get
cat
there,
drop. You always have a dead cat drop.
Yeah.
Or a dead cat bounce, I guess it's called.
I better enjoy being here while I am. Looks good view from the top. Ugh. I don't know if I should build another line of this in refining thing. So how's Steam? Is selling Steam, is that a viable business?
What? Is there even
Like a-
Steam barrels in the pricing list?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's just
Probably
water.
not. What am I gonna do with all my extra uranium?
Okay, profits are looking up, boys.
Oh gosh, I don't want... I am not ready for this.
Got excited and then I was like, wait a second, that's bad, never mind.
Alright, so now I've got rocket fuel being developed, as well as selling about half the solid fuel I produce.
Nice.
So there we go. I'm up to nearly 200k, and I have no idea what I want to spend it on.
200K?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Shoot.
It's crazy.
Dang, dude.
You could take Jacob's base from him and just dupe that.
Yeah. So I just bought a bunch of things, so waiting for that lovely number to hit.
This should be good. Hey, I'm on top again. All right, let's go.
Of course you're on top. You've been on top this whole time.
Not the whole time. Very close.
I had my run. It was nice.
Yeah.
I have never
it.
been there. I never get to be on top.
I mean, if you built bases like Jacob, you would.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't like taking 2 hours to run across one just to get an extra set of shoelaces. You know, it just feels boring.
No, it's exciting. You got it. And, yeah. Okay. Hey, I mean, you know, when else are you gonna get a reason to AFK? Exactly.
I still can't believe you lost that uranium 235.
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah. I think I can get. Might be. I did get money for it, so maybe I can get it back. But like, still, it's kind of having a bit of PTSD over that
Still
one.
hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I mean, I could get another one, but it's not the same. You know.
Yeah, it's not
That
the
one-
same.
That one was locally sourced, all natural. Now I get one
Exactly.
from like China. Who knows where that was made? Who knows what's
fully
wrong with it?
fully hipster approved.
Yeah. I'll probably have a different logo on the side. Like I don't know how I feel about that.
There you go. Okay, I'm making some money. No, Gary, see, my strategy was I gotta catch up to Andrew on this nuclear deal.
My strategy was I gotta not let Jacob catch up to me on this nuclear deal.
Hello.
Alright, well, I'm getting in on this nuclear deal, too.
Let's go.
I should have kept my mouth shut when I started doing it, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Alright, well, I'm going to divert all red chip production back out the airlock. Just send it all out. I'm shutting down efficiency modules because they're not worth it. And grade 1 efficiency modules are not worth the cost. I can make far more just selling it off. And I'm back to not knowing what the heck I want to do. Oh, I just got a U-235.
Already?
What?
Good grief.
It's crazy. I only have like 14.
I have one. What's your problem?
I've been doing.
He's been doing it all this time.
You've been doing it for 2 hours.
Yeah. Like it's like the first thing I made. I didn't use it though, but yeah.
No, that's true. You did have the thing just sitting there forever with like a bunch of wildly manic moving other things just producing blue chips and you just running around in circles like hi ho, hi dee dee. Oh shoot.
Yep.
I just put all of the stupid I meant to put all those red inserters into the cell chest and I stuck them all into the requester chest. By the way, they do if you put 2 items into a requester chest, it appears that they do spread them out. That they will split the belt halfway.
Really?
I mean, that's what happened when I stuck the inserters into that chest.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
I should have
Man,
kept...
I ran myself from like 140k down to 0 in like a second.
How?
And mod efficiency modules.
Oh.
Well, you right click and you spend like 2 or 3 grand.
Yeah.
I wonder what's worth more, 20% more production or 50% more energy. Wonder what the math is on that.
I don't know. You've got your spreadsheets.
I'm not in a spreadsheet mood today. I'm just like in relaxed, chill, play mini game kind of mode.
What does the book say? Well, it's I'm at that 2-hour limit.
Uh-oh. We barely started.
I know. We've barely gotten going. It's only been 2 hours.
You know what? It's fine. Just keep it going.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Eventually, we'll get enough for the for enough U-235 for us to start farming uranium.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just need to make sure to keep Andrew's inserter unplugged.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, well, yeah. My profits are going all over the place in bad directions. And let's see. Power went from being 3.3 watts to now 12. So I am back to buying power left, right, and center.
Nice.
No, not nice.
Oh, not nice. Excuse me.
It's expensive.
Oh.
Goodness, Jacob, you are like 11 above me. 11k above me.
Wrecked.
About 15 uranium 235 though.
There you go.
30, what, like 25 to go?
You don't need that much.
Well, you gotta have. Well, let me see how many the process takes. Yeah, you gotta have 41 235 and 238 for the process. Or I mean, you need 40 and then 5.
40 and 5, yeah. You're getting there.
Yeah. Good night.
Alright, well...
Don't tell me you're done.
Oh. Well, I am having my presence subtly requested.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well,
Uh,
you're number 3 in the game.
Yeah, where I've been pretty much the whole time.
But
Stuck under
hey,
the.
you've been keeping yourself there though, as they've inched up down there, slowly and slowly.
They have very slowly inched up. I haven't been able to break 10 grand. That's been the thing. I haven't been able to break 10 grand. Oh, shucks. One of my, Shucks, one of my, old viewers is watching in the stream. Oh, Santa Paws. Unfortunately, this is, I'm gonna have to call this the end.
No! Don't leave us. We're just getting good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys can keep getting good, but I'm just gonna be sitting here and I'll let the game AFK, but I need to end the stream.
Oh, okay. Bye,
So,
stream.
Bye, stream.
yeah, goodbye, stream. I will be seeing you, next week. Same time, same channel. And, Jacob, you might want to check out the VOD. It'll be up on
Okay.
YouTube in the morning. We have special,
Alright.
there's a special secret in there just for you.
All right, I'll find it.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'll see you when I see you next time.
All right.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.